Welcome to the Scrum Foundation's discussion on the value of Scrum. If you've been a Scrum Master for a while, you probably understand the value of Scrum at a deeper level than you did when you began. On the other hand, perhaps you have also been asked to justify the continued use of Scrum, or even been asked to justify the need for a Scrum Master at all. Simply stated, the value of Scrum is value. In this video, we will discuss the implied benefits of Scrum, case studies highlighting successful Scrum implementations, cognitive studies that help us understand why Scrum works, Agile Games that can help teams better appreciate the value of Scrum, and quantifying the impact of Scrum using metrics. A good place to start unpacking the implied benefits of Scrum is at its foundation. In their book published in 2012 entitled Software in 30 Days, Ken Schwaber and Jeff Sutherland recognized the ever-increasing need of organizations to be able to create value by building, customizing, and using software. They pointed out that this stands in stark contrast to the fact that software development has historically been unreliable, costly, and error-prone. With this premise, their stated goal is to enable organizations to build valuable, quality software predictably and with manageable risk. Fast forwarding a few years, the need for organizations to build, customize, and use software has certainly continued. If you break down the intent behind Scrum, 4 product characteristics emerge: quality, predictability, manageable risk, and value. For the customer, higher quality products improve overall satisfaction. Happy customers are more easily retained and tend to result in new business based on positive reputation. More accurate estimates mean that the customer receives what they expected on time and within budget expectations. The ability to respond to new or changing requirements helps ensure that the customer is delivered products that meet their needs. From the business perspective, fewer bugs increase efficiency and improve profit margin. Accurate estimation results in better resource allocation and improved portfolio management. Scrum reduces the risk of project failure, iteratively getting the product in front of the customer to reduce market and financial risk. Technical risk is reduced since short iterations allow for discovery of implementation challenges early. And from the employee's perspective, improved quality improves morale and job satisfaction. Employee retention and commitment improve because openness and continuous improvement foster a sense of control and ownership. And since Scrum encourages team ownership and commitment, it reduces risk introduced by individual limitations. Once an organization has decided to adopt Scrum and has transformed to the point where they have an active Scrum implementation in place, they will likely need validation that Scrum is working and is producing a return on the investment involved with adopting the new framework. As is the case with any change, issues and inefficiencies will tend to become apparent as the transformation process continues. As these challenges are encountered, it is important to be able to measure the impact of the Scrum implementation and understand how it is improving over time, answering the question, how will I know if Scrum is working? In order to help understand how an organization can know if Scrum is working, the next topic will address case studies highlighting successful Scrum implementations. Stay tuned for details in episode 2 of this video, where we will discuss a few case studies that help quantify the value of Scrum. We will approach ways an organization can determine the impact of Scrum through feedback received organically, using surveys, analyzing defect metrics, and through customer feedback. We will also walk through the findings of a study published in 2011 entitled Measuring the Impact of Scrum on Product Development at Adobe Systems, as well as provide a few other case studies for your reference. The Adobe study focuses on 3 areas: subjective ratings collected internally using a survey, defect data analysis using data from defect tracking tools, and the use of Net Promoter Score for customer feedback. That concludes part 1 of the Value of Scrum video series, The Implied Benefits of Scrum. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for listening.